20-year-olds, anyone here this year who has attended a baby shower or a bridal shower or a gender reveal? Anyone? No one. Why these days you guys are not getting married? I don't know why. You know, Africans, we have a disease. And now we have things that are making us not follow our budgets. We spend too much on life and death events. I was hearing Jennifer talking. I see those things on social media a lot where people have been chopping money, throwing money around, and we spend so much money on things like weddings, which are great. Why? Because we want to, we are community as Africans. But let me talk to the ones who are contributing and the ones who are also planning these events. If you cannot afford at least 50% of your budget is too big. Some of us are having events and we can't even start. We are looking at contributions to start. And we put a big burden on other people. Then we go to Centenary Bank and ask for loans. You guys never ever get a loan for a wedding. Never. And they are going to sell those packages to you. Never. It's a liability. You try, get your own money. And do the wedding that you want, not the wedding that society has decided. And I know it's difficult in your 20s because in your 20s, you're still under the control of your parents. Remember what I told you, because your brain is not fully formed, it's not your fault. After 30, when you can establish dominance, you can tell your parents, that list is too long, ma'am. Go and revise it. I can't afford those guests. Because you know our parents, they are guests not to contribute. Now ask the ones, the friends, the ones who have to contribute more to fund your wedding. And you're the person who they are giving. The problem we have is banana problem, where they circulate the list of people who have given. Then now you start seeing people who have given 1 million and you think you can give 1 million also. Let me tell you a trick for poor people. When you don't have money, use your hands. Use your brain, use your legs. I have a friend who, for a really long period of time, she never contributed for anything. But she was always at the decorators making phone calls. She was working, there are non-financial ways to contribute. And those actually come from the heart. Leave people with money to pay. Me, I don't have time. I don't have time to call and decorate. I don't have time to call the production people, the media guys. I don't have time to deal with them. The photographer, the videographer. I don't have time. It's okay. Let me tell you, when you find yourself in a place where you're the type of person who really likes software, make money. Make money. Do you know why we have great innovations in this country? It's lazy people. Well, laziness is not the problem. Lazy people are always the ones finding ways to make life easier. It's not hardworking people. If we left the world to hardworking people, we would still be making fire. I swear to you. We'll still be somewhere making fire. But because people are lazy, they are always wondering, how can I make my life easier? For me, I chose to make money. And when I realized making money was not enough, I learned I had to now manage my money. So that when someone picks up the call and says, look at my budget, and I say, can I afford or not? If I can't afford, I say I can't afford, and we move. If I can afford, I say, okay, have this. End of discussion. Just because people come to you asking for money doesn't mean you have to give them. One big trick I'll tell you is, never ever lend people money that you can't afford to lose. That you can't or you can, that you can't afford to lose. If you choose to give people money, do you know who the fool is in a relationship between a lender and a borrower? The one who calls and says, where is my money? That's the fool. That's the fool. Because if you're making a phone call, you think the person who borrowed didn't know. You think they don't know that today is the day I have to go to the bank. You think they don't know. They know. But the reason that you're calling is because you need that money back. Never ever give people more money than you think you'll be anxious if you lost. If someone asks you for 200,000 Uganda shillings, look at your budget. The budget decides what you can afford and what you cannot afford. Look at your budget and ask, can I afford to give you 200,000 without feeling pain if you don't pay back?